here in Philadelphia, and you've got a great cornerback combination with Nnamdi and Dominique on the outside.
Hakeem Jordan returns for the Eagles, missed the last 2 games. Lions empty the backfield, 3rd down and 5. Stafford's pass is broken up. You mentioned Nnamdi Asomugha. He gets a piece of it. Pass intended for Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
Well, when you've got help over the top, you can play this very aggressively. Watch Nnamdi. As soon as he recognizes the in route, he's going to jump it. He's able to do that because he has Nate Allen behind him playing deep coverage. That is what Detroit is going to see all afternoon. Very rarely will they get Calvin Johnson in a one-on-one.
So after picking up 3 consecutive first downs, 2 straight penalties, now 1st down and 20. Stafford with loads of time, and Calvin Johnson goes out, makes the catch at the Eagles 24, a 29-yard pass play.
Well, they're going to mix up their coverages and how they handle Calvin Johnson. So we're going to bail a little bit here with Nnamdi Asomugha. He goes inside, lures everybody in. But what you have to understand with Calvin Johnson, he is such a big receiver. It's such a mismatch that Matthew Stafford is very confident throwing that ball up and letting him go get it, even when it's a double coverage situation.
12 for 13. Lions on the move, leading 3-0. 2nd down and 7. Stafford to Johnson, and he is unable to hang on.
You're going to have double coverage right here. Here's your other guy that's helping out, Nate Allen on the inside. Look at his eyes are kind of there. If he goes outside, Nnamdi Asomugha is going to have him. He jumps that. That's a good play right there to break that up. But you can see Nate Allen inside has his eyes on Calvin Johnson in case it's an inward breaking route. Kind of the one crossing the field. There's Titus Young right there, number 16. He's going to get passed on. It is Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie right there. My fault, Nate Allen. I was wrong.
Thornton, the guilty Eagle. 1st down and 5. Stafford with time. He fires downfield, and it is picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. Pass was intended for Calvin Johnson. Asomugha with his 1st interception of the season.
This is well done by Nnamdi Asomugha. Understanding the route that's going to come at him. They're at the top of your screen. Again, he's bailing out. He's going to have help on the inside again, but we talked about Matthew Stafford. You know, even if it's double coverage, he has enough confidence in Calvin Johnson, but this one is a little bit too far. He didn't even have an opportunity to make a play on that ball. Well played by Nnamdi Asomugha.
And they had him covered on the short pass and the long pass. He had to throw a perfect pass in order to get it to him.
He's drawing him pretty much by him, you know, all day long. It's Nnamdi's been moving with Calvin Johnson. He's had help at times, but sometimes he's had him one-on-one. Those are all benefits of having a guy outside that people feel you have to double cover every snap.
Only 1 catch for Calvin Johnson so far this 1st half as Stafford looks to spin away from the pressure. Now he throws, and the pass sails out of bounds.
Protection broke down quick, got Matthew Stafford out of there, but there he is working out of the slot again. And you know what? There's the help over the tops, and we've seen it several times where now Nnamdi Asomugha can play it very different, very aggressive if he knows he's got help over the top right there.
Stafford is just 6 of 17. 3 of his 6 completions have gone to the tight end Pettigrew. Now 3rd down and 10. Play clock at 2. Lions get the snap away. Stafford throws, nobody in the vicinity. 3rd down and 7. Lions must get to the 26. And they do not. Calvin Johnson looking for a flag. Does not get one.
Kurt Coleman, if he doesn't play the receiver and plays the ball, he could have got a pick on that one. Matt Stafford threw it right at him.
The big thing, he's got to be careful. You don't want Nnamdi Asomugha getting hurt right now, and that's the one who takes the brunt of that hit.
Yeah.
He's played very, very well this afternoon against Calvin Johnson.
That's 7 straight incompletions for Stafford. 55-yard punt. Good job by Asomugha on Megatron today. Only 1 reception. Lions trail by 4. 3.5 remaining. Third quarter, only 1 reception so far today for Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job, and a lot of the credit has to go to Nnamdi Asomugha. Watch here, he's got help behind, so he's aggressive, jumping that inside route. Here's the one catch he had. They're playing a little inside out right there with Kurt Coleman and Nnamdi Asomugha. And then here again, a one-on-one situation. Great jump on the ball. Trust your instincts.
Asomugha with an interception today, so he has as many catches as Calvin Johnson does. 1 apiece. Now Stafford with loads of time, but can't find anyone downfield.
Mikel LaShore, a little fake right there, but the Philadelphia Eagles are not buying it. They've got everybody covered. There's Calvin Johnson. You're going to see the safety right there. There's Kurt Coleman over the top. Nnamdi Asomugha trailing from behind.
Go back there empty and know that, hey, listen, there's no options.
Biggest run of the day for the Lions. 16 yards for Prolison. Now Stafford fires to Johnson. Only his second catch. And Calvin Johnson is finally wrestled out of bounds by Asomugha and Allen at the Eagles' 26. A 37-yard connection.
And this is one of those formations. It's Riley Reef at the one tight end. You got Will Heller at the other, so you're thinking run with the single back, and they come out and take an aggressive shot down the field. They really get their first opportunity one-on-one of the afternoon. Back shoulder throw to Calvin Johnson.
Going back-to-back plays, Lions best run of the day, and then their biggest pass play.
Now all of a sudden the receivers are a little bit more wide open.
There's Calvin Johnson. Stafford throwing his way. Johnson makes the catch, and there is a flag.
You got to call that one.
They got Selleck earlier on a touchdown, and now it's Calvin Johnson offensive pass interference on a touchdown.
Pass interference. Offense number 81. 10-yard penalty. First down.
You got to like Calvin Johnson after that. He goes, yep, you're right, absolutely. You know, shaking his head, yes. It was a push-off.
It was great to see him and Nnamdi come up to each other. They kind of smile a little bit and laugh and then walk away, but
it's great.
A little bit of frustration. You know, he got off to a great start last year. He had 8 touchdowns through the first 4 games. It hasn't been the case this year. He's really struggled down here in the red zone, which is unusual.
He has only 1 touchdown, and that was thrown by the backup Sean Hill, not Matthew Stafford. First down and 20, following the penalty. Off the fake to LaShore. Stafford, end zone. And it's out of the corner of the end zone. Johnson, the intended receiver.
Had good coverage across the board. Michael Kendricks has done a really nice job this afternoon. And we think about him as a matchup guy down the field, but here's just a little crossing route, and then you see the strength right there. Great stiff arm right here on Nate Allen.
Here come the change. It was 2nd and 20 from the 21.
Think they got him double covered out there now?
Yeah. Won't even hide it this time. Just going to stand there.
Off the fake to LaShore. Stafford will run it in easily for a Lions touchdown.
And sometimes you see the inside out or the high low on a double team. Not here. Which is we're just showing you exactly what we're doing.
Nice play call though.
A guy you worry about all the way up and down the field, once you get down into the red zone, he struggled this year. You're going to get true man-to-man on the outside against Nnamdi Asomugha. The safety is too far inside. He's not going to help you. He's got to step on him right there. I don't know why we're not looking in that direction now. You've waited for an opportunity to catch the one-on-one. It seems like Philadelphia is content to play more true one-on-one down here in the red zone. This drive by Matthew Stafford, the big one to Tony Scheffler. You bring Calvin Johnson in, you run a little wheel route, flat and go. He gets Brandon Hughes to bite on that, and then he's able to slip it in between before Kurt Coleman gets there.
To get into field goal range for Jason Hansen, trailing by 3. Stafford on second down. Over the top to Calvin Johnson. Fends off Rogers Cromartie. Finally tackled by Coleman. Has a first down at the Philadelphia 40.
Well, you just have to realize where you are on the field. I mean, he's all the way inside here, so the middle of the field is where your issue is. I mean, you've got no linebacker help to the inside, so when Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie gives him that free release to the inside, there's nobody in there to help him.
From the 1, second and goal. Stafford looking, he throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Calvin Johnson. 5 seconds remaining. Here comes Jason Hansen and the Lions field goal unit. So they took 2 shots to the end zone, could not convert.
Yeah, he's in the back of the box. Look at it. I'm trying to find Calvin Johnson in that whole thing. It's a heck of a job they've done all afternoon with their coverage on Calvin. And here's the critical snaps of the game. They're trying to free him up out of these bunch formations. And on that one, a lot of conversation between the secondary.
First down and 20. Pass is caught by Calvin Johnson. Lions back in field goal range as Johnson picks up a first down to the Philadelphia 27-yard line.
Great wrinkle here, Kenny, is they're going to go in and out. We've seen this all the time where he's going to cross the field. This time he's going to whip it back. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie expecting to see what he's seen all game long, and a nice little wrinkle by Scott Linehan, the offensive coordinator, to change that route.
Now 6 receptions for 135 yards.